Hi everybody, Patrick over at Petrie Ford, and I've got two 2019 Ford Edges in front of me right now. This is the start of my 2019 series, so if you guys want to check out the newest 2019s that are hitting the lot, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be doing a video of every 2019 that hits the lot, and I've already done one in the Edge, but we've got a few more in the lot now. The white one's an SEL, the left one, if you can tell by the grill, it's an ST, super special. The paint's awesome too. So I'll just do a quick walk around. I'll show you what's new on the outside, not much new on the inside, but we'll go over the technologies that are actually exciting and new too. So on the right, let's just go over the SEL. So I mean, on the right, what we see here, I mean, it's been updated a little bit. The hood, the front fascia, the grill's wider, LEDs for your headlamps, your fog lights, and your rear tail lights as well. Updated rim choices, of course. The lift gate's been revised with slightly different lights and reflectors. The biggest differences, though, are is basically the technology. So, I mean, we have kind of I would say a mid-season refresh on the looks. But what they've done is now they've included the Copilot 360 technology in every Edge. And basically what that entails is adaptive cruise control with lane keeping, or I should say lane centering, stop and go with your adaptive cruise control, evasive steering assist, and pre-collision assist with automatic braking for pedestrians and whatnot. Pretty neat stuff. It's all baked in, even on the base models like the SE. Now the other cool stuff, I mean, they have a new 8-speed transmission. That's in the ST and basically all of them. All the Edges have an 8-speed transmission in it. It's a very exciting transmission that's going to constantly improve. It's software driven, just like every transmission is these days. But this one's, well, it's the most advanced that has just come out. Ford's saying that in time, once they've refined it with the software, the ST will be able to shift faster. This transmission will be able to shift faster than Porsche's PDK transmission, which is, you know, that's in like their GT3s, their high-end performance vehicles. So, very exciting stuff coming from Ford and the software engineers that are running these new 8-speed transmissions. All-wheel drive disconnect is new on these as well. So once you're at, let's say, highway speeds, you're going down the road, the vehicle no longer needs all-wheel drive, so to save gas in a bit of an eco mode, it will disconnect the rear wheels and pull you along just via the front. There's nothing you need to do, it automatically happens. Just like the intelligent all-wheel drive will constantly check conditions and its many sensors to have the right power to the right wheels when they need it. Same thing with the all-wheel drive disconnect. Bang & Olufsen, obviously, we have, as far as the interior goes, Bang & Olufsen's the new contract, I guess, with Ford for high-end audio. Ford Pass, so I mean, that's the application that you get for your smartphones. You can control everything to do with your vehicle, unlock your doors, check out some statistics on gas and when your next servicing is, unlock your car doors. As long as your cell phone and your vehicle has a cell phone signal, let me turn the fan down here, then you can communicate with the app here as well. Now, neato stuff, they also include, well, as you can see here in the interior now, we've gotten rid of the gear shift and we're into the rotary dial. Lincoln came out with these years ago and they've kind of made their way into to the Ford product lineup. Fusion also has it now too. But what's neat is if you look down there, it's an option. So some SELs, titaniums, and STs, depending on the package you have, will have the wireless charge. So if your phone's equipped with wireless charging capabilities, pretty neat stuff. You just rest your phone there and it charges for you. Now, that being said, these are smart charge ports. They're 3.0 USBs, so that'll charge your phone just as fast as if it was plugged into the wall, like at home, for example. Now, as you can tell, I stepped into the ST. We can go through the outside again, but I mean, with the walkarounds that I did already, you can kind of tell that the bi-LED high and low beam headlamps are a little bit of an upgrade over the regular ones. Let's see here, body colored bumpers, the lower cladding, they've made that a little bit of an improved sporty look compared to the others. What else we got? Obviously the wide grille, the ST badging everywhere. This is no different than the other STs we have. So on the steering wheel here. Interesting though, if you notice the sill plate, oh, there's still a piece of plastic on it. That'll come off when we get this ready for the customer. But if you take a look, the Fiestas and the Focuses will say ST. That says Ford Performance. So it's an interesting branding step. I don't know. I just take hints as if it was maybe something that they're going to put more emphasis into branding now with Ford Performance over maybe ST or something else. So, I mean, going in just as far as the options go in this car, obviously we've got our memory seat positions, we've got our power windows, power mirrors, we've got our lighting controls, fog lights. We can adjust our telescoping steering wheel. Sync voice commands controls, or rather recognizes over 10,000 voice commands, control your climate, your navigation, your media, your cell phone. You got your cruise control, the adaptive stuff I was going over. Pretty neat stuff. Air conditioned seats, heated seats. It's winter right now. I'm heating my bum. 8-inch Sync 3. So Sync 3 is Ford's newest iteration of the software. It is very refined now, very easy to use. All of them come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto included. So you don't have to pick your car based on which phone you have. This is the best of both worlds here. We've got some other trim finishes, like a faux carbon look here on the STs. Obviously it's equipped with the Bang & Olufsen and the panoramic Vista roof. Now the engine, the standard engine in all of the Edges is the 2-liter EcoBoost, about 240 horsepower. The ST comes with the 2.7-liter V6 EcoBoost, which is found in some F-150s. That one, not in that one, but other ones. Anyways, we're looking at about 320 horsepower, 380 foot-pounds of torque. Now, the neat thing is, when you go over here, let's say you put it in a drive, we hit S for sport mode. I'm going to hit that, but I'll just put it up over here. You'll see that a few things change around. So your steering dynamic changes a bit. Your gearing, it'll hold on to gearing longer to give you a full rev range. And you saw the tachometer just pops up right away. So pretty neat stuff when you're in sport mode. Of course, it has sport tuned suspension as well. So different adjustments with the springs, and dampeners have been adjusted as well to give what they call a European feel, or sport tuned suspension. We're using paddle shifters when we're in S mode. The nice thing with, like I said, with the S mode, it changes a few dynamics around. You can really use the engine braking a lot. So when you're downshifting, it'll rev match when you're downshifting. Super quick upshifts. Like I said, the software engineers said within a few software upgrades from now, it'll be shifting faster than a PDK Porsche transmission, which is very cool. Other neat things, we've got our front-facing camera. Of course, we've got a rear camera as well built in. Navigation, everything that you're used to seeing, and then some. So, I mean, the big difference between a normal Edge and the ST, of course, would be the, on the interior anyways, would be the leather trim seats with the mica suede. It's an Italian company that makes this fabric, and it's all eco-friendly. It's made from recycled products. It's 100% recyclable when it's done its life. It's a very neat product, and it's Recaro has picking up this product as well to fit their seats out with as well. Very similar to Alcantara as far as the fabric and the feel goes, but it's completely recyclable and made very green friendly, eco-friendly kind of product. So neat stuff here. So do one more. Actually, let's go in the back seat and take a look there. So, I mean, pretty standard stuff. Lots of room in the back seat. Other than the fit and the finish, there's no difference in the space or the size of the back seat between any Edge. I'm about 6 feet tall. I got lots of room, and this seat's pushed far enough back. You see from the front one there, or the other front one. It's pushed back so I can drive it nicely, and there's still lots of room for me. Rear seats are heated in the ST, which is cool. You get your 110 volt, what I call your, oh, if I can open it, the home style plug. There we go. So, I mean, while you're driving, you can plug in, you know, your laptop or your kid's gaming handheld gaming system. Obviously, not meant for things like microwaves, but if you're a glamper, that's probably not the best use for it. However, I have heard of crazier things happening. So, just taking a look at the styling cues here between the two, we can see that as far as the sides go, I mean, the big 20-inch rims on the ST look great, but the sides for the most part, they look kind of the same. You can tell that right here, the body color kind of brings it down. They bring it down a little bit further to give that kind of lower look on the ST. Rear bumper as well, you can see where they kind of had one patch of black here. It's a little bit different with the blue, the tucked in exhaust tips as well. Rear spoiler about the same. Lights, everything the same. There is a really nice rim selection this year. Revised colors as well. And again, from the front, you can just see slightly different styling cues. The headlights, you can tell a little bit different. The fogs are the same, but the aggressive look around the lips of the bumper, just a little bit different. They bring the body color all the way down to give the appearance of a lower stance. But we'll leave it there, guys. Subscribe. There's more 2019s on the way. We've got a bunch of 2019 Mustangs in already. I think a few Explorers have shown up, so stay tuned. You'll see a few more side-by-sides and comparisons. And thanks for watching. Take care.